All right, speaking of right-wingers coming up with horrible shit, are you guys ready to check in with Matt Gaetz? Because apparently his buddy has rolled over on him. Let's get all the lurid details. The Daily Beast has obtained a confession letter that Joel Greenberg wrote after asking Roger Stone to help obtain a pardon. Roger Stone, who also, I'm sure, needed a pardon of his own. Confession letter written by Joel Greenberg in the final months of the Trump presidency claims that he and close associate Representative Matt Gaetz paid for sex with multiple women, as well as a girl who was 17 at the time. On more than one occasion, this individual was involved in sexual activities with, by the way, content warning fuckers. On more than one occasion, this individual was involved in sexual activities with several of the other girls, the congressman from Florida's 1st Congressional District, and myself. Greenberg wrote in reference to the 17-year-old. From time to time, gas money or gifts, rent or partial tuition payments were made to several of these girls, including the individual who was not yet 18. I did see the acts occur firsthand, and Venmo transactions, Cash App, or other payments were made to these girls on behalf of the congressman. The letter, which the Daily Beast recently obtained, was written after Greenberg, who was under federal indictment, asked Roger Stone to help him secure a pardon from then-President Donald Trump. A series of private messages starting in late 2020, also recently obtained by the Daily Beast, shows a number of exchanges between Greenberg and Stone conducted over the encrypted messaging app Signal, with communications set to disappear. However, Greenberg appears to have taken screenshots of a number of their conversations. If I get you the $250K in Bitcoin, would that help? Or is this not a financial matter? Greenberg wrote to Stone, one message shows. I understand all of this and have taken it into consideration. I will know more in the next 24 hours. I cannot push too hard because of the nonsense surrounding pardons, Stone said to Greenberg. I hope you are prepared to wire me $250,000 because I'm feeling confident, Stone wrote to Greenberg on January the 13th. On January the 13th! This is after all the Capitol attack and everything. In a text message to the Daily Beast, Stone said that Greenberg had tried to hire him to assist with a pardon, but he denied asking for or receiving payment or interceding on his behalf. He did, however, confirm that he had Greenberg prepare a document explaining his prosecution. They know he paid me to pay the girls and that he and I both had sex with the girl who was underage. Message from Joel Greenberg to Roger Stone. How's Matt Gaetz still a congressman this evening? How's Matt Gaetz still a congressman this evening? How's Matt Gaetz still a congressman this evening? Kevin McCarthy, at this point, it's not just Kevin McCarthy. Nancy Pelosi. Why have you not fucking expelled Matt Gaetz from the House? Holy shit. How is that not a priority for today? I don't think the House was in session. That's why we were watching AOC and Ilhan Omar take questions from constituents. But guy like, how's he still a congressman? And also, Matt Gaetz, if you are watching right now, which I highly doubt, Matt Gaetz, how do you not have the fucking balls to just goddamn resign? You should have resigned weeks ago. Have you no shame? My lawyers know that I know the whole story about MG's involvement, Greenberg wrote to Stone on December 21st. They know he paid me to pay the girls and that he and I both had sex with the girl who was underage. As part of the effort to obtain a pardon, Greenberg wrote multiple drafts of his confession letter. The Daily Beast obtained 2 typed versions and an earlier handwritten one. Certified forensic document examiner and handwriting expert Wendy Carlson compared the letter to writing samples obtained through 2 public records requests. She said that it was her professional expert opinion that the person who authored a 2019 financial disclosure for Joel Greenberg, as well as Joel Greenberg's 2020 Board of Elections form, was the same author as the author of the letter. Wow. In those letters, Greenberg detailed his relationship with Gaetz. He confessed to paying young women for sex, and he claimed that he, Gaetz, and others had sex with a minor they believed to be 19 at the time. Greenberg said he learned she was underage on September 4th, 2017 from an anonymous tip and quickly contacted Gaetz. Immediately, I called the congressman and warned him to stay clear of this person and informed him she was underage. He was equally shocked and disturbed by this revelation, Greenberg wrote. Well, if you're almost 40 years old, you probably shouldn't be fucking around with a girl you think that's 19 either, you creepy bastard. Greenberg continued in the handwritten draft that he confronted the then 17-year-old and explained to her how serious of a situation this was, how many people she put in danger. Sir, take personal responsibility for your actions, which Greenberg seems to actually be doing. She apologized and recognized that by lying about her age, she endangered many people. There was no further contact with this individual until after her 18th birthday. Oh my God, did they fuck her again? Oh shit. They have no shame. But after she reached the age of legal consent in Florida, Greenberg reestablished contact. About 5 months after her 18th birthday, Gaetz sent Greenberg $900 in 2 Venmo transactions, one titled Test and the other titled Hit Up Blank. My God. In his confession letter, Greenberg also admitted he facilitated Gaetz' interactions with college students and paid them on his behalf. All of the girls were in college or post-college, and it was not uncommon for either myself or the congressman to help any one of these girls financially, whether it was a car payment, a flight home to see their family, or something as simple as helping pay a speeding ticket. By the way, somehow in all of this, former WWE wrestler Matt Morgan was paid by these sleazy bastards. The Blueprint, Matt Morgan. If I remember correctly, they sent his fucking DNA into space on one of the fucking capsules. But he's involved in this somehow. Not necessarily with the underage girls, with Greenberg and Gaetz. Greenberg, a disgraced local politician in Florida, currently faces a sweeping 33-count indictment that ranges from stalking to sex trafficking. In March, the New York Times revealed that the initial investigation into the Seminole County tax official expanded as agents looked into his role in arranging paid sexual encounters for his friend, Congressman Matt Gaetz. Federal prosecutors have not criminally charged Gaetz or even publicly confirmed the expansion of their probe. While Gaetz acknowledges the existence of the investigation, he denies having sex with an underage girl, but at some point, Greenberg began to cooperate with investigators, a development his lawyer has suggested poses a serious problem for Gaetz. We watched the video of his lawyer. It was like, I'd be kind of worried if I was Matt Gaetz tonight. Gaetz' office did not respond. However, Logan Circle Group, an outside public relations firm Gaetz has hired, sent the following statement. Congressman Gaetz has never paid for sex, nor has he had sex with a 17-year-old as an adult. We are now 1 month after your outlet and others first reported such lies, and no one has gone on record to directly accuse him of either. Greenberg just did. Oh my God, we have multiple records of it now. Multiple drafts of it. Politico, however, has reported Mr. Greenberg threatening to make false accusations against others, which seems noteworthy for your story and in fact sounds like the entirety of your story. Nah, I don't think it is. Congressman Gaetz has had no role in advancing for or against a pardon for Greenberg and doubts such a pardon was ever even considered. That was a statement from the Logan Circle Group on behalf of Congressman Matt Gaetz.